It's summer, it's bloody hot, and we need to get away. So we're going to go some places we've never been before, and maybe you haven't either. So stick with us and see what we get up to. It just might surprise you. Chris and I are about to head off for a month. We're going up the mid-north coast, north coast. Going to stay in HipCamps and caravan parks. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of free camping to be had on the coast anyway. So while it's still summer, we're going to head up and enjoy some warm weather. Normally we haven't got this much shit in here, but the culprit for this trip is our new blow-up kayak. So it's a 4.8 metre two-man blow-up kayak. And we've driven up from home to our van storage yard. We've packed the van, done some safety checks, hooked up, and we're ready to go. So let's get the hell out of here. This is the Kalungaluk RV Retreat. So it's a block off the highway. You can hear a little bit of road noise, but it's not that bad. $20 a night, there's no power or water, but it's a great little spot. G'day mate, how are ya? Hey? What's that? Hey, what is it? Good morning everyone. Day 2 of our little trip, and we've just come probably 20 minutes north from Kalungaluk to Nabiak, and we stopped at the Artisan Farmer and had a bit of brekkie here. And our brekkie was really nice as well. Look, there's a heap of food here and it all looks so good. If you're up this way, call in and have a look for yourself. And just like that, we've pulled into the big 4 at Sawtell. Now you can probably hear the thunder in the background, and I think we're going to get a wet ass very, very soon. So I better make sure that we're ready for that. You know what? We don't mind the rain. When you think about it, it's just another version of the place. There are different things to see and do. And let's be realistic, as good as a sunny day is, you can't expect to have them every day. Good morning everyone. We are out on Boambi Headland, looking north along Boambi Beach and down to the creek. It is another hot day, so we are going to head down there for a swim right now. We had a great little swim, and here we are now, our first paddle in our new kayak. We love paddling through the mangroves. These ones unfortunately look to be quite dead, so it's not quite as nice as it should be. But geez, we nearly bumped into a nest of paper wasps. That wouldn't have been nice. We had a great day yesterday wandering around the shops and beaches at Sawtell. And this morning we've driven out to Bellingen and wandered through the markets. From there we've driven up the Waterfall Way and we're now at Dorrigo. And this is the spectacular Dangar Falls. We've been here a few times before, but geez, why wouldn't you come back here? If you ever wondered where old steam trains come to die, I reckon we've found it. It's just out the back of town, and there must be, I don't know, 200, 300 trains, carriages, and other bits of railway paraphernalia. I don't know. There's heaps of stuff here. We are off to see Ebor Falls now. Drive safe, and we'll see you there. Wow, that is amazing, isn't it? So we're only 45 minutes from Dorrigo on the Waterfall Way, and we are in the Guy Fawkes River National Park, and this is Ebor Falls. How good is this view? Look at that river, the gorge and the bush. It's so rugged wild. It's a stunningly beautiful part of the world, that is for sure. That's some wild country right there. Ebor Falls is a beautiful place and well worth coming up and having a look at. But unfortunately for us, we've got to head back. We've got a bit of a drive back to camp and it's mid-arvo now, so we'd better start heading that way. We've made it back to Sawtell and there's still plenty of light left in the day, so we've decided to head on down a little bush track walk to Pine Creek. It's right next to the caravan park. It's really nice. It's rainforesty, and then you come out on a boardwalk which takes you along the creek. It's a cool little walk. This is our last night in Sawtell. This will be our 5th night. So 5 nights we've been here and loved every minute of it. The area is beautiful. There's beautiful beaches and the creeks are really nice. We've paddled Boambi Creek in our kayak. We've been for a drive out to Bellingen to the markets, up to Dorrigo, had a look around there, Danga Falls, out down along the waterfall way to Ebor Falls, which are beautiful. They are really nice, as you could see from the video earlier. But tomorrow we're heading off to Black Rocks for another 4 nights up there in the national park. So that'll be an off-grid trip. So we're really looking forward to that, and we'll show you that when we get up there. We've just arrived up here at Bunjalung National Park at the Black Rocks campground. We're probably 200-ish k's away from Sawtell North. Now we're out in the scrub. It is really nice out here. On a drive-through site, you face the bushland, can't see or hear your neighbours, which is really good. So we're looking forward to 4 nights here. We're going to go and have a look down at a little creek called Jerusalem Creek. We hope to get the kayak into there and go for a bit of a paddle tomorrow. So we'll see how we go. Good morning everyone, I hope you had a good sleep, because I know we did. It was so peaceful last night. All you could hear was the sounds of the beach and the bush. So relaxing. Today we're taking the kayak out onto Jerusalem Creek. Now Christine can't paddle due to a chronic shoulder injury, so I'm going to be doing the paddling. And you know what, I'd rather do that than have her miss out, because she absolutely loves kayaking. we're about a K from the end, so we're not going to go any further, and I reckon this will be a great spot for lunch. How do you describe a place like this? The feeling you get being here. You know, I don't think you can. Nothing but being here can do it justice. One thing for sure though, it is good for the soul. Well, I've got to say, Jerusalem Creek is beautiful. We just spent half a day, I suppose, kayaking down and had a stop, a swim. It's beautiful because the actual bush comes right down to the water's edge. Whereas, like around home, you get the mangroves, and I mean, they're beautiful in their own way, but this is just something different. It's a rainy day today out here at Bundjalung, so we thought we'd give the beaches and the creeks a miss and head in and have a look at Evans Head. There's a place up there called the Blue Pool, which is supposed to be quite a nice place to look at. So we'll have a bit of a look there. Might have some lunch up there, who knows. We've had a bit of a wander around town, and geez, it's a nice town. Supposed to be a lookout around here, and if we can find it, we're going to go up and have a look at that and then head over to Blue Pool. We're in Evans Head and up at Razorback Lookout. There's beautiful views here. We're looking south at the moment, and then you can look over the Breakwall and the Evans River. I guess it's called the Evans River, the one that runs through Evans Head anyway. And Surf Beach, it's beautiful. I could live here tomorrow. I'd easily live here. Well, the Blue Pool was a brown pool today. Looks like it's an old quarry, and I think the rain has probably affected the colour, but not to worry. The weather's cleared up, so we'll head back into town for some fish and chips and then back to camp for a swim. We are back at Mibbenbar or Black Rocks and off for another swim. We found this little spot on our very first day here, and we just keep coming back every day. It's perfect. This is our little bit of paradise. Just doing a walk called the Emu Walk. It's only 2 k's down along the river, Jerusalem Creek. And we came across an old, I don't know, bunker of some description. We enjoyed our walk, but we were hoping to see some of the elusive coastal emus, but they remained elusive. We only did the 2k walk, but there is a 10k walk that takes you right down to a camping area on the creek, but as we've paddled the creek, we didn't bother. We're down on the beach for a swim. God, it's nice down here. If you look down to the south there, you can see Woody Head and Iluka. This black and brown rock is called coffee rock, and there's a heap of it down here. It's a super soft rock, as you can see from where all the morons have carved their names in it. But it forms from sand and decayed vegetation compressed over a very long time, and that's how obviously black rock gets its name. So how's this spot? We've been coming down here having probably a couple of swims a day. It's beautiful. Water's about 30 degrees, 29 degrees, so it's a bit warm, but it's still comfortable.
It can feel 30 degrees.
True.
Yes.
You would have seen we went for a kayak all the way down there, and that was beautiful. We really enjoyed that. Leaving here tomorrow, we're off to Wooleye. We're going to stay at the Solitary Islands Resort there. So we'll see how that goes. Be ashamed to go back to civilization.
Yeah, it's more people, it's so quiet.
Yeah.
So peaceful.
And no one comes down to the water, it seems.
No.
We've been down here every day a couple of times and hardly seen anyone, so it's a bit weird. So yeah, we love it here. Be very, very sad to leave. We are now at Wooleye in the Sawtell Islands Resort Park. We've been here yesterday, or half of yesterday we drove down from Black Rocks, and today we spent probably half a day in at Grafton just getting some groceries and stuff today. So yeah, not much to show. It probably looks like we picked the wrong time. A weekend's not the best time to be at Wooleye, I think. Half of Grafton seems to be out here. The caravan park, it's pretty much for families and kids. It's not really for couples like us. So we're a bit disappointed. We booked 2 months ago and there are still vacant sites, yet they've shoved us on the one that's backs onto the showers and toilets and the sewage treatment section. Get beautiful smell of sewage through camp every now and again. So tomorrow we're going to have a bit of a look around, have a look at a few campsites. A bit of a recce to see if we're going to come back up here again. We're definitely not going to come back to this place, that's for sure. Last night we had a good meal at the Cafe 383, which is attached to the caravan park. Food was beautiful. Beer was $7 for a skewy, which was pretty good. So we're pretty happy with that. But it was a really nice night. Another thing I wanted to mention, the mozzies are pretty rampant here. They spray every night. They have a guy comes around in a little buggy. I'll show you a clip of that. Comes around and sprays for mozzies. Far out. Doesn't work much from what I've seen anyway. We still getting mozzies. But yeah, it'll be around a bit later on. I'll take a video for you. Good morning. We are out on the breakwall at the mouth of the Wooleye River. As you can see, it's a little bit choppy, but it's only because of the run-out tide. But we're going to head upstream in a minute, and it's bloody beautiful up there. See what I mean? How nice does it look? And this lagoon, imagine it at high tide, it would be so good. It's summer, it's hot, it's a weekend, everyone from Grafton's out enjoying themselves. I get it, but bugger me, it's like Bondi Beach trying to get a park and a nice spot to sit. We ended up finding a great spot a little bit further up from all the people. Seriously, this place is so worth a visit. We've driven a little bit north of Wooli into Uruguay National Park, and we're on a short walk out to Wilson's Headland. We saw this guy on the beach. He's in the national park and he's got a dog with him, which is a no-no. Anyway, it looks like the park rangers are pretty active here, because we watched one walk all the way down to this boat and move him on. That was a nice walk, we really enjoyed that. We're just going to head into Mini Water now and check out the campsites there and see what else is there. We've never been there. Wow, what a surprise this place is. So glad we came over here. Camping looks really good, and I reckon this is on the list for next summer. Look at that, that is bloody nice. We're coming here next year for sure. This morning we moved on from Wooli, and after a leisurely 100k drive we find ourselves set up at Reflections Mooney Beach, and we're here for 4 nights. It looks bloody nice here, and the creek is supposed to be proper awesome. In fact, we're going to head down there for an arvo swim right now. Wow, what a stunning place to wake up. Mooney Beach was recommended to us by our apprentice brother-in-law, and I've got to say, he was spot on. This place is bloody amazing. Thanks, Rod. A bit later this morning, we're going to head up to the very weirdly named Look At Me Now headland track. But for now, we just want to soak this up. We're out on Look At Me Now headland. This is a really nice place. How's the colour of the water? It just makes you want to jump in for a swim. It's beautiful. Looking south here to South Solitary Island, and that bit way in the distance that's sticking right out, that's Coffs Harbour. Out the front there, that's Southwest Solitary Island, and if you look carefully you can see some fish busting up just off the point. We're on the water this morning, heading up Mooney Creek in our kayak. The tide is just about finished coming in, so there should be plenty of water under us, and hopefully, if I've planned this right, we'll get the run-out tide to push us along on the way back. Geez, what a beautiful paddle that was. We did 9 Ks up and back. I didn't feel much because I was doing the paddling, but I can tell you, we're so glad we've bought this kayak. I'm going to do a separate video on the kayak a bit later on, how we set it up and pack it down, what we really think about it. So keep an eye out for that one if you're interested in it. But if you can't wait that long and you want to ask us a question, just add a question in the comments and we'll get back to you. Oh, there you go. We've had our 4 nights here at Mooney Beach. We're going to move on today. We're going to a hip camp called Yarrawin it's near Bowraville. We're going to head off there today. Geez, we've had a good time here. It's beautiful. We're just 5 minutes walk from the, not even that, from the creek. It's crystal clear at high tide. Beach is just there. It's a really nice spot. We will definitely be coming back to Mooney Beach. Well, here we are down at Yarrawin. It's a hip camp about 10 Ks west of Bowraville. It's absolutely beautiful place here. So yesterday we drove down from Mooney Beach to here, set up and just had a bit of a swim in the creek. As you can see, stunning little creek. It's over your head, the depth. It's really deep in parts, so it's really nice. The water's pleasant. But where we are, we've just got I'll show you in a minute, but we've got a huge paddock and we're the only ones here. Like a lot of these hip camps, they're not cheap. This was $58 a night, I think it was, which I think is a bit rich for what you're getting. I suppose you're paying for being on someone's property and having no people around you. But we've got 4 nights here and then we're going to move on. But yeah, we're very impressed. It's beautiful here. When you turn up at Yarrawin, you're going to meet Ian and Bobby at the house and they're going to show you where to go. It's a pretty steep drive down onto the flat, but it's nothing a 4-wheel drive can't handle. The campsites that you get, it's your campsite. Nobody else will camp on the same side as you. Look at that. That's a great campsite, isn't it? You might notice we're in full sun, and that's just for solar. No other reason, just to keep the solar up to the battery. And every day we were fully charged by 10:30, 11, no troubles at all. Man, unfortunately, we got to cut our trip short and head home in the morning. There's a heap of rain coming this way from Cyclone Alfred, and the last thing they need up here are people on bloody holidays. In the meantime, we really appreciate you taking the time to watch us enjoy ourselves and look forward to catching up with you again soon. Hey, before you go, why don't you check out our South Coast videos? I'll put a link in the description and I reckon you'll love them.